JDC takes one to the hamstrings, and he has got a whole squad coming and knocking. Torshi takes a shot. Nothing connecting, and 1xBet leaning MOUZ's way, as do our desk. It looks like we should see a bomb plant here.
Yeah, bomb's going to go down for free here. So rotation coming in, 5v5 retake on the cars. JDC gets stuck in early and peppered down by Nekkers. He's the first death.
Yeah, back and forth, though. This is going to continue to see a jostle for control, but they have got so much control with the bomb ticking. Heavy favor on paiN, pushing on the HE. Obscured view, smoke there, and frags too. It's all onto Nathan. Gets them both, and Frozen's running light on time. Needs a headshot, and it's Nathan.
Like to see them push on into lobby and get some information back, and well, maybe baiMOUZ would be the first to flirt with that because Dex is on the rotation. More util, 35 seconds on the clock, and have to make a choice now, paiN.
This is nice from paiN. He's done an awful lot with the util top.
It could be either site here. The time's the biggest issue, but if he goes up heaven and gets the kill, they can go into A.
Yeah, but time sensitive. He does have to pick up the pace. You can see Torshi completely,
he's not expecting this at all.
Completely unbeknownst to him, is about to be a free B. Nice headshot, but it's still baiMOUZ in the hut. Only the one from him as they surge into the top side. PKL has the rotate. They force this rotate out of Dexter, but he forces his will, imposes it upon one, and it's paiN that puts the bow on it. paiN continue the paiN train.
What? Now, because they haven't been able to get one back. A one-way over the top. Dexter has spotted something and damage too. Dexter with a big kill.
He's going to fall for it, but I mean, that is a huge leg up now for MOUZ. Looking for their first in this best of one.
Have to convert this now, surely, right? Another
I like that.
here.
I like that from Torshi. He has taken a proactive rotation to the lower side. Dexter called cross, and it seems that paiN talking this one out. Now, 30 seconds isn't a lot of time.
And getting back from this position is extremely difficult. Frozen has the door locked here.
Yeah, you need a quick one out of Nekkers. Instead, he does lock the door, kick it down. PKL and Nekkers forced to watch as paiN can't really do anything with this. He's got 20 seconds. He's taken one of this 1v4, but the bomb left in yard. Frozen's handiwork still ringing in their ears, and MOUZ will build upon that opening.
Yeah, okay, so this time around they're able to course correct, and it's with the AWP coming out. So we can attribute this opening kill to Torji's AWP and just the stubbornness to continue to peer into lobby. Now, if you take a look at paiN and some of their heat maps and how they approach this T side, they tend to have big problems here. Again, no utility and so much time. How many more is JDC going to get here? It doesn't have the backup he requires, and he is low on HP.
Yeah, I misread, actually. Dexter's over towards top side, so it is that low HP on JDC. They're putting a lot of pressure onto him now. He's got, I mean, a mammoth task. If he could take one extra here, 30 seconds, paiN trying to be the space taker, jiggles out. That 20 HP does not go far, but it's the AWP in response. Torshi, good for it onto Nekkers. Dexter needs one and does not deliver, and instead they do repel Torshi. Time sensitive, 15 seconds. They are going to head towards that low site. It's Frozen who's already waiting for a second. He'll take all three. When the Brazilians were bursting onto the scene and having their era, I think that was something we credited them with, was a dry running mid-rounds, talking out mid-rounds.
It was the theory.
A bit the theory side.
Theory is very important when it comes to those mid-rounds conversations, but we're back in with a buy.
We are, and there's pace. It worked for them at the start, and it seems it's worked again. Hartzau only the one. Torshi is locked in close, but he takes two. A third on the cards as well. Neck is low. Bait does nothing as Torshi massacres three. A quick shutdown of paiN. Now, does that look like a spreading now? They need to stabilize. baiMOUZ provides one towards the top side. Brought down low, a dink to the dome. 4v2 now as the AWP is working for paiN. Okay, what a turnaround from paiN. Pace, still the name of the game, but towards ramp is the recipe. 17 HP, 3 to find, bomb going down. He's at least has access to it, but JDC unlikely to provide anything more. I say that as Nekkers puts himself in the vice. The nade could finish right here, right now. 10 damage dealt, 7 to work with. JDC trying to come up clutch, and he hits the headshot on the jump for info. Saved by paiN. And from 3v5, we go 3v3, and that bomb's going down again. A response, a recovery from paiN Gaming. Still some util. Look at that smoke. That is going to be very frustrating to stare at. There are gaps. Let's see if Frozen really wants to try his luck. That gap is very, very intimidating. Here he comes on the flash. The door should save him. PKL prime position for the spray. Bodyguarded by Torshi. And he is surely going to go down. Sprayed to 9 and looking to maintain that AWP. It will be denied. What a turnaround.
Between indecision in the open, isn't going to go down, gets one and done, but Torji needs to mop it up.
Oh, and it's not happening. Nekkers happens again. 13 and counting, Chad. into round 12. They will have access to the low site. They should have access to a 7th T round here on Nuke. Unless beaMOUZ can get up to no good. They are going to check him. Sound cues are plenty. Dexter with 1, but there's so many they don't clear their corners. Another on the cards, but straight through the door into the dome. A 2-on-1 for Dexter. No health and very little hope. Bomb will start to tick.
And the money's a problem now as well. 2,400 loss bonus into the next round to play, and well, he knows exactly that. So going back towards ramp to try and find that AWP.
We're going to have here, it's kind of been taken away from them. Smoke on top.
Well handled. Like, great stuff. And this is the thing, right? paiN. Oh.
Any more of that, Dexter? Oh my God! Okay, nearly something silly.
It was good until
it wasn't.
We'll forget about that. Maybe it doesn't change the round. 2-on-2.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little more threatening, and Nathan is so vulnerable. If beaMOUZ is aware if the barrel sticks out, he's got the silencer on it. And oh God, it's so close. Frozen actually has the advantage. He jumped. There's still something to be said about this one. Nathan takes a real risk on the cross back. There was a gap in the door, but I mean, Frozen no kit. Nathan knows as soon as he gets away. We saw him on that Tetris box. He's been flashed off the line, so space to be taken now. Full belt of util. beaMOUZ elsewhere on the lobby does find Nathan as well. So now we've got a 3v3 retake. And Frozen does just clip the heels of PKL.
Lots of info here. They know there's multiple bodies over towards this window side.
biguzera prime position to collect ahead as Frozen advances. beaMOUZ with him for it. Not ready for the angle. biguzera gets them both, and yeah, Torchi's got no hope and no health. 1 point to evade the 9th. And it's coming. paiN not only winning the half, but an extended lead on T-side Nuke.
Yeah, a lot of the excitement here, and rightfully so, is around paiN and mainly biguzera and Nekkers. Nekkers had the opening play, that gambit move very quickly around towards the heavens there to catch Dexter off guard, who has given up a couple of opening deaths so far, and Torji too close to the bomb, goes down. AWP.
Brilliantly for paiN. I mean, just outclassing their opponent. I say that as Torji finds one. biguzera confirms that no one is there present on the defensive side.
No kit for this.
That's not going to be favorable, despite the man advantage. Last of the util fades, only flashes from here on out. Bullets as well thrown into the mix. Here's a big spray, they do combine. It's 3 in quick succession from paiN Gaming. And this 10th round, it hangs in the balance. Frozen trying to change something, Nathan low. Sent a little lower, but that is 10. A magnificent yard control, and the smokes are up.
2 smokes remaining here, 1 for Nekkers and biguzera left over, and they're actually gallivanting out yard to see if they can find any info. The standard smoke wall has forced a rotation of at least 1. Nathan towards lower, and now towards A they knock.
biguzera, a couple of opportunities. Look at the damage though. Some collateral bullets through. And Hearts out, just the 1.
So much damage done here, the assist in the feed, and Nathan up the vent, has an opportunity, but Frozen will stop that, and he gets a second too. It's just PKL with the scout outside main, pot shots, and Frozen with the 3-piece.
It is crazy how those small changes, quote-unquote small changes, I mean 5 bullets, it's
sounds like
small,
nothing.
It seems small to me,
yeah.
But it is crazy how different it can make the game play. Out they come. biguzera, first test for him on the CT side. The M4A4 rattles off the 1 and the 2nd as well. Down he goes, but it is cleaned up nicely. Torchi finds 1 with the flame. He needs 2 more now with the AK in play.
Not bad in the clutch, this kid.
Not bad at all. Bomb right there on the floor by Tetris. It's Nekkers that might over-peak this. He doesn't have to, but he is looking for answers, looking for info. And patience from Torji does lead to 1. A 1-on-1, and just as he averts his gaze, PKL. Very hard to contest. I mean, we've got to save. We've got to give this another second bite at the cherry. You got 4 rifles. You know how bleak it felt when you didn't have the full bite.
Well, they might lose a lot here, Alex.
Yeah, look at Frozen's position. It's the perfect 1. And if it's not beaMOUZ, it's Frozen. Just making sure they twist the knife. In your adversity, Hardzao now has been given the warning.
And I'm not sure how much impact Hardzao and PKL have had in this second half so far. Nathan's had a couple.
Yeah. There is definitely a bit of a discrepancy between some of the individuals so far for paiN.
Yeah, the story of the scoreboard is telling of a great first half because of 2 individuals. The rest of this has been a little bit bleak, and Nathan grabs 1, the AUG off, and goes on down there. So great stuff on the hunt. I think that MOUZ are in full control of this game, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, and you know, it looked like it was going to be a very and slowly take the entire territory.
Well, where do you go? We have Heaven, we have Yard, we have Lobby. What are you going to do?
Die, I think, is the only option they have, and was presented to PKL. And that's it. Oh, it was supposed to be an easy one, but beamuz does head to the lobby, and Hardstyle manages to make a round out of this. Torji quick to cancel those plans, and well, yeah, you get the bomb down, and Hardstyle just has to hold on to what he's got.
Equally have to be singing the praises here of MOUZ and their T-half, and it's looking a lot more systematic because they always are getting the room that they want. I think that paiN, not being able to establish this CT economy how they want it, right? Having an AUG in lieu of an AWP, having a gun round and then immediately losing the next because you've got an MP9 and a couple of Famises. They need to kind of get stuck in and bomb.
Oh, a lot of information. Dexter, JDC, and Torji all creeping and a-crawling down to secret.
Well, they're feigning this, and this could be perfect. Nothing in the open!
Oh, and he does go down. They can go top. This is a big problem now. PKL, he's got the bomb. He's got many in front of him. He gets all three. The last bullet of the mag adjusts into the head of JDC, and it's only beamuz.
That is, I don't know if that, like, the timing of that was mental, right? They feigned the secret cross. Or can he do it? This would be one way to get back in the game from PKL.
Exactly. I mean, he's had a hard time here on Nuke, but when they needed it most, he's got 4, and he's playing the long game.
They're not being greedy. Like to see it.
I would too. Yeah, secured by Big Uzera, but that was blind. Hardstyle needs help, and it's PKL again that answers their call. Spraying into the smoke. None of these bullets connecting. MOUZ hiding in plain sight. It's beamuz down the vent with the bomb on his back. A ballsy one out of beamuz. Dexter gone, but the bomb will go down. Or at least the smoke to encourage it. beamuz planting. Man advantage grows. A 5 versus 2. This should be paiN's all day long. Frozen and beamuz partner up to do the impossible. They're very passive. Look at this. They are taking their time.
Almost halfway ticked here.
And the patience is rewarded. Neck is await. Wow. MOUZ are, again, all over the map. And another big frag. Big Uzera was not prepared. They are everywhere. It must feel like when MOUZ are on their on one, they are all over the shop. A big one back. Hardstyle does clear out the ramp.
They have to go vent to top. They know the lobby push has come on in. JDC's found the gap. They can get the bomb down.
This is nice. And he's going to actually tuck into lobby in time or not. The bomb cancelled upon arrival. PKL puts it on the floor, light on time. It's JDC that has to try and scoop it up. A chance and a good one into the headshot. Needs Hardstyle. Smoke obscures. Gray screen. And another round for paiN Gaming. Frozen just does not have the time or the manpower. Oh, nice tap.
What?
Would need another one of them. 7. He can't even get the bomb down if he wanted to. And jumping to his demise. Nekit secures 14. PKL draws attention to himself. He's going to... Oh, what? Oh, a couple of heads. No bloodshed. They are starting to advance now. Here they come, committing into the site. A nice Molotov, and JDC opens up the account. MOUZ find 2. 3 frags away from securing overtime. Bomb down, thanks to Dexter. Hard retake, especially with some of the lesser weapons. Just an MP9 to try and find a way in, and the biggest gun goes down as well. Dexter definitely heating up to take him to overtime. Nice one back, but yeah, they're not letting this up. MOUZ from a 10-5 down to a 15-15. They respond in kind to paiN Gaming. Hardstyle needs 2 more, and that's not to be. They're back, and we tie things up at 15 apiece.
Going over to MOUZ.
Yikes.
Plenty of time on the clock. Bomb over towards lobby. JDC and Torji, the young guns, grouping up.
Oh, and he's going to peek in. That's the power of the T side up. In those mid rounds, you look for info, you get hot lead to the chest. Bomb now planted and hopes fading. Look at this Torzi AWP. It just doesn't stop. It cannot be tamed. Another one for him.
It looks too easy. Hold the line, they walk in, you click, they're dead. Simple stuff as MOUZ recover, which seems to be the story of that second half, continuing to do so here into overtime. And Neck is knowing that, well, money, look, we're not at the 16K. So gonna hold on. Door comes open and Big Uzera's in the right place. He can mow them down.
Yeah, he's in a premium spot now. Dexter should be dead to rights. Great flash, great flash. Look at that. He's got nothing to do. And it's only one out of Nekis. MOUZ to take the site, take the round. Hardstyle's still top. Nathan with an AWP, no less. It's not an easy fight, and that was his best shot he's going to get. Not far off on the wall bang, but you do need to preserve if you want to prevail. Both teams finding double-digit T-halves.
Hey, does he want to get out? Does he want to go for it? Well, I don't think he gets that choice anymore. Frozen taking the fight, pushing him here at the ramp box, and I think gets the kill, but I might actually lure them in to look for this.
Yeah, Hardstyl's arrived. He's gotten across. Torji, he shouldn't, I mean, there's nothing to go down. We could have something to say. The spray is good. JDC, low, now lower. Good spray out of both of them. Hardzao and Big Uzera defending this top site vehemently. There's nothing left for Frozen to do. We've still got 90 seconds on the clock, and it's just one man hanging out in lobby as his teammates' corpses litter the path ahead of him. He'll use that smoke to maneuver forward.
There's been a few rounds, though, Alex, where paiN have overstepped the mark and given up individual fights just like that. But there's the trade. paiN close. Standing isn't watching towards this yard position, so now working with that, they are sending more players back in towards main.
I mean, Bemis usually good for one in this position. Crosshair could not have been placed better, and Dexter's nade, he's read them like a book. As he does singe them a little. Bemis is going to have to fight, and fight he will. More damage inflicted. Hardzao down to 30. It is a 3-on-3, and it's Dexter on site. You can see Torzi and his teammates are going to have to react now of the death of the leader, and JDC gets the double. A missed AWP shot costs the first, but there's the trade. He could quite literally win this game. One to the toes. Yeah, he's low. Nathan caught a bullet too. It's JDC in react, but the smoke does guys. The cross of Nekiz bombs there. They need a trade back, and oh, the damage, the destruction. Nekiz takes down his teammate as well. That's really going to sour the mood in the camp. You've just got two bodies. It's PKL and Nekiz trying to recover. The low HP on Torji could perhaps lead to a chance for Nekiz, and that's exactly what he's done.
30 seconds, it doesn't look like a lot of time, but if MOUZ start lazily rotating, making too much noise, they could give up a kill. PKL heading back towards the lobby position. Look at Dexter still up on the rafters. He can win this round.
Yeah, they didn't really chomp on the bait at all of that frag in the lower site.
This is 15 seconds. This is done. This is done.
It is done. I mean, look at the setup. They're not rotating, jumping in, no info, no time, and there you have it. MOUZ with a recovery. A must-win game, and it goes all the way. Plus change.
Get in a little bit.